Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, my whole office is a mess, so it just is what it is. Working and have so much going on. Today is Tuesday. Colton starts school tomorrow, so this morning we got up, we did I did laundry and washed towels, folded stuff, changed my sheets, took Colton to his orthodontist appointment, we grabbed coffee. Now I've just been back working for a few hours, and I'm going to show you everything I'm getting together for Colton's back to school. He starts tomorrow in middle school, and I really didn't get him a ton of stuff. He just needed some shorts and a few things, a couple pairs of shoes. His feet are huge now. Like, he can wear my shoes. Not that I have huge feet, but he's only 11. So, yeah, so I'll show you everything I got, and then I got him all of his stuff, like his binder, things like that. We are going to do a homemade pizza night tonight as well, so I will have that inserted in here as well. So if you guys are new here, hello, my name is Amy June, and here on this channel I like to do, he's whining, I like to do all the things: cleaning, cooking, decorating, any type of homemaking business behind the scenes. I do own a digital marketing agency as well as a lash brand called Amy June Lashes. He's just whining. So I'm so glad that you are here, and if you are returning, it is so great to have you here again. I appreciate you all so much. There's a little sneak peek of a collab that I have going on with my lash brand that's going to launch in September. We can just ignore the dirt and the mess and everything. So my husband is actually out of town this week. He is out of town in Las Vegas for work, so it's just me. Colton goes back to school. I thought that I was going to be a little bit more stressed out than I am, but I'm not. There's lots to do always when you work full-time and have another business and a child and 5 dogs and goats, and it's hot outside, so there's just a lot to do. And so I'm just going to take you through the rest of my day. I guess we can call this like a back-to-school vlog, because my little middle schooler goes to school tomorrow. But it is 12 o'clock right now, and I'm just working, so that's not that exciting. I'm literally on my computer, which is like right in front of me here. I have my iPad over here, all my notes and stuff here for different clients, and then a monthly calendar with everything. So that is just what I'm up to. So let's get into the rest of this day. So we have quite a bit going on. The vacuum's going, everything, but Colton wanted to do pizza tonight, so we are going to do this. I just printed this from Magnolia. It's probably in my Magnolia book over here, but whatever. So we are going to make homemade dough, and I will show you how we do it. Gonna get this all combined really well, and then we're gonna let it sit for about 5 minutes until the yeast blooms. So you just want to get it all nice and combined, and then once it starts bubbling up, which I'll show you in a second, we will be ready. And while the yeast is blooming, we're just gonna go ahead and mix our dry ingredients together. So this recipe calls for bread flour. Some do, some don't. This particular dough calls for bread flour. So we're gonna do 3.5 cups of bread flour. I am making a mess, but this is the correct way to do it. Instead of scooping it because it can compact it, I learned this by watching cooking shows. This does make a mess, but it's okay. All about having fun. And Colton's playing video games, and I'm making pizza dough. 3
And I have a half measuring cup, but you know, who's gonna use that, right? I'm just gonna measure half. You know. All right, so there we have 3.5 cups and a really big mess. Okay, y'all, I'm glad I don't have a cooking show. Totally cool, clean as you go, right? Cool. Okay, and we are going to add some salt to this. So we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. And I only have a half of a teaspoon here. I don't know where my teaspoon went, so we'll just do 4 of these. And this is kosher salt. We'll just give it a good little mix. Doing dough. Just get that well incorporated, and then we will add in our oil and water and our yeast. Our oil, water, and yeast. Okay, so this is what the yeast looks like bloomed. Let me zoom in a little to show you. You can see it's all bubbled up on the top. So we're gonna add this with our oil and our room temperature water to this bowl and get to mixing. Now we're gonna mix it on a low speed for a few minutes, and then we're gonna crank it up. Off of the hook and grab it out. There's still some here in the bottom. So there we go. And I'm just gonna mold it into like a ball shape. It shouldn't be super sticky. You should be able to touch it, and it makes this much. So I'm just gonna kind of roll it into, knead it and roll it into a ball and place it in this bowl here. Just gonna cover it with some plastic wrap and just set it in a warm spot. You don't want to put it near anything cool. Then I'm gonna get this cleaned up, let that rise. Gonna head back to work for a little bit, and then I will be back once this is done to finish making the pizzas. Obviously isn't pretty, but it's homemade, so we're all good. Pan is so hot. So we're just gonna push the sauce around, add some mozzarella cheese. Pan is so hot. I had preheated the oven to 500, so it's very hot, but it's gonna cook it up nice and delicious. And then we're gonna put on some turkey pepperoni, and I think I'm gonna save the other half of the dough and only have this. Colton and I can share this one. but this is turkey, pepperoni, just to add some protein to the mix here. Colton probably will not eat pepperoni, but just put it on here and then into the oven and just kind of watch it. I'm going to put it in for like 15 minutes or so. And here's how it turned out. Homemade, not perfect, but yep. And we have another thing of dough so I can make it for lunch for Colton tomorrow. Bon appetit! All right, so I have all of Colton's stuff laid out, and like I mentioned, I didn't really get him a ton of stuff this year. He has so much stuff already, so I just got him what he needed. He wasn't very needy at all, so he did get a new backpack. His one from last year had a rip, so we just got him this one. We got him 2 Dixon flannels. They had a back to school sale, so we got him a short sleeve one, size up, and then a long sleeve one. Got him a couple t-shirts from Tilly's, and then shorts because it is still 100. So we got him several pairs of shorts, cargo, and he's tall and thin, so they have slim at the children's place, so I got those. Got some socks that were on sale, some plain colors. Before he would always do like plaid and really fun socks, but we got him just some plain ones for middle school. And then some nice, comfy, like athletic type shorts. Gloves because I just ordered them from the children's place. It gets really cold here well, I guess not really cold. We don't live in the East Coast. My East Coast people are gonna be like, girl, it doesn't get cold. But in the mornings, it can get to 30 sometimes where I am because we're kind of more rural. Okay. Oh, I dropped it. I don't know where it went. Okay, it's here. Okay, got it. Okay, and then this is his lunchbox from last year. I just washed it and got it ready. Got him a little pencil pouch. He did have one that had Pokemon on it, but you know, he's in middle school now, so. And then here is a pair of shoes that he got. So really cool. They look a lot like his dad has a pair like this too. And then he also did get some Air Force Ones for graduation that we got on sale. And then I went on Walmart and went to his school and they told us the things that we needed to get. So we have some paper, these little folders in blue and red, a 3-ring binder, as well as 2 composition books and 2 regular spiral notebooks, some glue, highlighters, colored pencils, markers, and then I got him some of these mechanical pencils, some regular pencils, some scissors, and erasers. So we're gonna get all of this stuff put into his backpack. We probably don't need everything, but this is what it said online. So in the past, the school provides everything, but I just wanted to get him set up, and like all this stuff was under $20. Everything was like 99 cents, I feel like. I think the binder might have been like $1.99 or $2.99 or something, but everything was so affordable. I just wanted to set him up and if he gets stuff at school, he gets stuff at school. If not, he has everything he needs. So I'm gonna get the tags off of his backpack, and he's charging his computer right now. So yeah, let's get it all together. Okay, so I'm just gonna get his backpack together. Get his little pencil thing together for school. So I will keep some here, and then he can take some to school. He doesn't need 4 glue sticks at school. He can just replace these later. So we're just gonna do some of this stuff. In a few little glue sticks, scissors, erasers, regular pencils. I'm not sure if he needs markers at school or not, but since this is smaller, we'll just keep it. Eraser, glue, we'll put some of his pencils here. Like that, and then we'll give him a couple pencils too. Oh, there we go. We have his scissors, some glue, eraser, some pencils, color pencils back here, regular pencils, and a couple highlighters. And then we do have some markers, which I'll just stick in his backpack since it's not gonna all fit. But get that all ready for him.